Hi, I'm Mariah, and I wanted to talk a little bit about hearing aids today. I don't think that most people realize how expensive hearing aids really are. They're absolutely crazy expensive. And a lot of times the entire cost of a hearing aid is not covered by insurance. So there's usually some very expensive copay involved. So when I worked for UC Berkeley, for example, I bought these hearing aids with my really awesome UC Berkeley insurance. And these hearing aids, there's two of them, and one of them was destroyed some time ago. These hearing aids were $3,000 without insurance. And I think that I had to pay something like $300 with my super awesome, great insurance. So it's, it still adds up. These hearing aids are my waterproof hearing aids, and I wear them from time to time. They're not fully waterproof. They're the Siemens water resistant hearing aids. They are definitely not loud enough for me. They don't really capture enough sound, but they do in a pinch if I know I'm going to be in a really water intensive environment, like if I'm paddle boarding or something like that. These are the way to go. These hearing aids were also $3,000, and I got them through Medicare. I still had to pay $1,500 for these. So Medicare paid for half of them and I paid the other half. Not cheap. $1,500. Next, I have these hearing aids. These are my big backup hearing aids, and I got these hearing aids through Department of Voc Rehab. So I got these when I really needed help to pay for hearing aids because I wasn't working at that time. It was when I had just gotten back from Japan. And they are digital hearing aids. They have a very wide capacity. They are solid, but they're very heavy too. So they weigh down very heavily on my ears. These cost me nothing because they did come from Department of Voc Rehab. So great option is Voc Rehab. But hearing aids that I'm currently wearing, these ones, are Phonak, and they are from Costco. And these hearing aids cost over $2,000 for both of them. And they are pretty fantastic because they're compatible with the CommPilot. And the CommPilot is how I hear on the phone. So I cannot hear on the phone without this. What this does is it connects the phone directly into my hearing aids via Bluetooth. So it's a really amazing option for people that are either moderate to severe. I'm sure you could get this if you didn't have an extreme hearing loss. I'm sure you could get something like this, but for people from moderate to profoundly deaf, which is where I am. I'm more on the profoundly deaf edge of the spectrum. I can't hear on the phone at all without any type of assistance. So this is great. And also with these particular hearing aids, you can get a Roger pen, which is really useful. A Roger pen is something that's similar to this, but somebody holds it or they clip it on, and their voice goes directly right into your hearing aid. So it's very helpful for an educational setting or for a meeting or something like that, where it's really difficult for us to pick up individual sounds. Anyway, so point being, hearing aids are crazy expensive. Like this is really insane. It's insane because we need our ears, and so if the emphasis is on hearing and not on learning ASL or on sign language, I really feel, well, even if emphasis was on ASL or sign language, I really feel that this needs to be considered a part of our body, and we really need to have more by way of free hearing aids for everyone who needs them. I mean, it's absolutely incomprehensible that it comes to the point where people don't get the hearing wear that they need because they simply cannot afford it. And I know in my life, it's been a huge financial strain on myself, on my parents when I was a kid. It was really hard for them to come up with the money for my hearing aids. And so this post that I am pulling together has all kinds of free hearing aid resources, where to go. It's for both low income all the way through to where you are not low income, but you still have a hard time paying for a hearing aid. So check out the post, okay? And it has all of the links. It has all of the places to go and apply and look for this free hearing aids.